Hey guys, Ellie here with another Walker's Quest episode. To the show where I make a deck based on a series of quests and a theme. The weekly quest still up and running is The Horror. The Horror as a community attack with 200,000 horrors. The daily quests are Delver of Secrets, smell to transform a permanent 20 times, Creature Comforts, cast 20 creature spells in a Versus battle, Growth and Unity, cast 15 green and white spells in a Versus battle. The deck that we'll be using in the show today's episode will be a mono white rally deck. The rally mechanic, to give you an idea, is essentially what is put on quite a few ally cards, that when allies enter the battlefield they trigger off the rally, and each one gives a different ability. So we got a few interesting ones, just some cheap ally cards that don't actually really do anything because, hey, let's check out some more cards. We've got Kytheon, Hero of Akros, turns into Gideon Battleforged. It's there for a little bit of Planeswalker power, but I'm not expecting a heck of a lot out of it. Yeah, I'm not expecting a heck of a lot out of that. It's sort of... Unfortunately, it's one of those cards I don't think is all that amazing. We have Shroud of Mists, nice sort of delay stall card to hurt your opponent. Serene Steward, whenever I gain life, I get to put +1/+1 counters on creatures. Core Blade Whirl gives my creatures first strike. Reprisal, Gideon's Reproach, and Celestial Flare are all good control cards for knocking off creatures. Stonework Puma, just a 3/3, 3 mana, 2/2 ally. Lantern Scout gives all my creatures lifelink. Pious Angel, this is just a nice way of gaining life, and when it transforms, we've got a nice powerful card that hurts my opponents a bit more. We've got Always Watching to help power up my non-token creatures. The Makindi Patrol, it gives my creatures vigilance. That's quite cool, having vigilance as a bonus. We have Retreat to Emeria, that's more or less there just to put out more ally cards, tokens, create more allies, and if we need to, we can give my creatures +1/+1 instead. Not really relying a heck of a lot on that card, but it's a bonus. But nice to get up a couple more of them, but unfortunately I'm slightly lacking. Tenacity, it's quite good. Really good way of sort of like dropping that and gaining some life and powering up my creatures. Hero of Gomafada. Creatures I control gain indestructible. That's pretty powerful. Core Entanglers, another one that sort of just allows me to control my opponents. And Angel of Renewal, just there to sort of essentially gain life. And we have Sandstone Bridge to give the odd creature vigilance as well. So essentially it's mono white. I was sort of thinking green white, but there's not really any useful green allies, or at least I don't have any useful green allies to really throw out to this deck, so we kind of scout it back to mono white. Unfortunately, we still haven't found a way to deal with that transform quest as well as I'd like, but we will see how this goes. Alright, game number 1. Screams to me that it might be a Bant deck, green, white, blue. Hopefully not. Alright. Go on second. I'm gonna start with that simply because I'm more at risk of not getting lands, and that's more painful. But I've got some reasonably okay kill cards to help deal with my opponent. Yeah, it looks like it is going to be a banned deck. Let's put out a forest. Play plains, and that's our turn. Getting out the blade whirl early, that can be quite useful. Simply just because like giving my stuff first strike is really good. One of the biggest weaknesses of a rally deck is most of the creatures don't have flash, and that would be really, really beneficial in these decks. It's just like, oh hey, I've just flashed something out. Yeah, we'll play the Blade Whirl. That way we can trigger it off with the Expedition Envoy. Okay, so he's playing a Waste, which to me says that he has a lot of Eldrazi. It might actually be a Emerge deck, which, yeah, I think I got some cards that can handle that. I have a feeling it might be an Emerge deck. Something just which is different to what I was thinking, which might mean green-blue. More wastes. Okay, so Tiger Creature gets +3, -3. That's a bit unfortunate, but whatever. We'll play the Envoy. I mean, we can trigger those off if we need to at any stage. We'll end there. A bit unfortunate that we've lost our Whirlblade. That would be good to fire up to utilize, but at least we've pulled out the Spatial Contortion now instead of pulling it on something actually worth a lot more. But that's, yeah, it'd be interesting to see why he pulled that there and not hold off and wait a wee while. So taking his time. I don't think he's going to play anything this turn. Yeah, it's cool. Last thing I need is more lands. Best we can do is just attack. We're getting a bit mana flooded. It'd be nice to get something other than lands out. But let's see. Well, we've got damage on the board at the moment. And we can drop a Celestial Flare if we need to. Explosive Vegetation, yeah. So he's mana ramping, which probably, by the looks of things, he's needing. If he's taking that long to pull out something onto the field, that's not good. Alright, come on. Where's a beautiful ally that I could use? Always watching, yeah, that could be quite useful right about now. Yeah, and we've still got those cards up ready to go. My creatures also now have Vigilance, so that's another added bonus. But, be nice to get a few more cards that I want. Yeah, it'd be nice to get out a few more allies. This is... I've got some good cards for delaying, but it's not really working out. So, just quickly pause to see. So, tap in during each player's untap, steal one damage to take creature player, take creature counter, take a block this turn, draw a card. Okay. Okay. That's not a problem. We can handle that. Let's get this out now. I mean, the Vigilance isn't much use to me at the moment, but whatever. And then we will attack. He'll probably block. Or at least I'm counting on him blocking. Come on, block. Please block. Thank you. I'll just enshroud a mist. Prevent damage to it. It deals 5 damage to his Eldrazi. His Eldrazi dies. We move on. Ooh, hello, Nissa. Hello, Nissa. He'll flip Nissa over. Ugh. Question is will he pull out? I think he could pull out. No, he's gonna pull out the land. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. We'll just slowly kill Nissa. Okay. That hurt my feelings a little bit. It would have if not for thank you. We will end that there. Okay, so I lost. He's had a nice little bit of control, but it's not really major. Next play. So yeah, he's playing an Eldrazi deck, but it seems to be this seems to be very, very slow. He's ramped up quite a lot of mana, but it's like, well, this isn't really that much of a hassle for me. He's gonna try and yeah, it hasn't really been that much of a big deal. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to stop that in time. We can knock off a few more of his creatures. Right, please. Hello, well, I don't really need the vigilance, but, we'll attack. Let's go after Nissa. Celestial Flare. What are you gonna do? Can't really stop it. He's gotta block. He's gotta kill something. Fortunately, his Nissa survives this turn for him. But I don't think he can keep. I think he's gonna struggle to keep up. I think he really is gonna struggle to keep up with this. 3/2 Eldrazi. Okay, he just pulled out Ulamog. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to fight back now. In a second. It's the top 20 cards of his or her library. Right. I think it is pretty fair to say that it's game over unless I can get another Celestial Flare out. I don't think I can fight back. I think we can fairly say that is a loss. Top 20 cards. I think it's fair to say that that is a loss. Yeah. Well played, sir. Yep. Yeah, I think it's... nothing I can really do. Nope, that's, I think, all my Celestial Flare's gone. I think we just... yeah, that's nothing I can do to stop. And now that he's got other creatures out, I can't force him to just sacrifice Ulamog. So I think that, yeah. I think I'm out of Celestial Flares. I've got probably one more, but there's very little I can do. Yeah, there's very little I can do. Just, I think I'll just take it. Yeah. Well, that was a bit unfortunate. That was actually quite a good Eldrazi deck, really. Screw it. If anything, we're gonna fire back. Right. Unfortunately, game one is a loss. That was really just ramped out of control, and I couldn't keep up with it. So, that was intriguing. All right. We'll move on to the next game. Alright, game number 2. So far we're 0 for 1. So, something is telling me blue or black? Yeah, that's pretty good. Get a nice slope. No, white. Ooh. White, black, or white, blue, I'm predicting. We will open out with Expedition Envoy. Bonuses, we can also give it first strike next turn. Right. See, this is where I would love to have that whole ability to flash, is that it gives me a little bit more control over the situation, but that's the unfortunate thing, is I can't do that. Attack. Yeah, this is the big weakness of Rally, is I can't drop out things when I want them. I have to play things like at the start of my turn, or I can't time things very well. It's an unfortunate thing. So yeah, right now, oh look, just dropped the blade. Well, on his turn, suddenly my creature hits first strike. That's the unfortunate thing about this deck, and it's going to hinder it quite a bit. Not being able to drop these ally cards when I want. Unfortunately, with that renowned, it's going to cause me a little bit of problems later, but at the moment we can keep up. In fact, because I have more creatures, I can probably stay ahead of the curve. But we'll see. Draw 2 cards. Whatever. So, yeah, definitely white-blue. I don't think it's going to be a banned deck, but it'll be definitely just white-blue. So now he's holding back. Again, this is the point where I'd love to be able to just go, excuse me, I'll drop this right now. And rather than... So this is the part that would be great, just being able to flash that in rather than dropping it now and telegraphing what I'm going to do. This is the unfortunate thing about this deck, is it telegraphs what you're going to do. Whereas I would love to be able to just flip around and say, no, I'm going to do this now. Of course he won't attack with that. He's sitting there ready to block with it. So if I can pull up another ally, I have a huge advantage. Nope, I'm mana flooded. In that case, it's probably best to not attack this turn, simply because I don't want to reveal. It's not, unless I can get rid of that, it's not worth attacking. If I get another ally, he won't block because all my creatures are first strike. But if I have something in my hand ready to fire back, right, we'll play another Blade Whirl. Oh, it'd be great if they actually would trigger off and give them double strike, but unfortunately it doesn't. That's unfortunate. Block. No, he won't block. Damn, that would have been nice. Actually, that was well played. That was very, very well played. If I can get some of my kill cards out, that I can... Yep, I'm going to be playing defensively for a wee bit. If I can get a kill card out, I'll be able to handle that. Yeah, it'd be great to get some of my kill cards out. That's what I'm needing right now. We'll play Lantern Scout. But I think we'll skip attack. Be great if I can end up removing his 4/4, get all my allies back and swing it back out. So now he'll probably try and mill me. Yeah, now I'm falling really, really far behind. Oh, I think unless I can get a few kill cards out, I think this is another loss. So, yeah, it's the one thing I don't like about the rally mechanic. I think perhaps if I chucked in maybe some red or black, for direct burn might have helped out. Yeah. So 0 for 2. Yeah, was alright. Game number 3. Well, this looks like it might be a white blue again, or a red blue. Judging by the background, I'm predicting blue, but we'll see. Yeah. So it goes second. It's okay. If I can get another land out and start sort of firing off a lot of allies thanks to the retreat, but I'm not predicting a lot. Green black. Green black red. That would be very, very useful. Yeah, we can drop that next turn. Unfortunately, it means I can't use my Enshrouding Mist. Meh. I'm not overly worried about that. Why do I smell a Convergence deck? Let's play that now, because that way I can get my retreat out early. And I have Enshrouding Mist to add a little bit of power, but I think I want to get the retreat out as early as possible. Because that will be slightly, if I can keep every time I drop a land, oh hey, it's a 1/1 ally, or I can give my creatures +1/+1. I don't think he's going to play anything this turn, since he didn't play anything last turn. Yeah, there we go. See, this is where it becomes useful to chuck down the retreat. And then we will attack. So we're staying ahead, we're keeping up, but he's gonna drop something big this turn, I predict. So yeah, there we go, Planeswalker. Flipped over, grabs a 2/2 wolf. He'll sacrifice to kill my creature. No big whoop. Ooh, hang on. Yeah, I think I will play the Pious Evangel. That might actually come in handy next turn. Flips it back over. Alright. You and I need to have a long discussion. Oh, actually, hang on, just while I'm here. I probably could have saved it actually. Right. Continue. You and I need to have a long discussion about what you are allowed to get away with. I'm wondering whether or not this is a 5-color deck. Nope, not going to attack. Let's put a 1/1 core ally into the field. And then we will attack. He will probably try and block. Okay. And what we will do is enshroud mists. And we will call that turn. He might try and flip that back over to knock off my 2/3, in which case, if he does, which I should have done with the Pious Evangel, is enshroud it in mist. That leaves it open for next turn. Just wondering. Alright, hang on, I just want to double check Pious Evangel. Yeah, I should have actually saved it. Oh well. We'll play the patrol. Continue. Alright. Force you to sacrifice something. Figured you'd sacrifice his token. That's all good. I probably should have kept that back and saved it for something else. But at the moment, it's actually... we're ahead. Yeah. Flip over, give it a 2/2. Probably actually should have kept my... shouldn't really have wasted that Celestial Flare. Interesting move. Yeah, that was it. It just... can't do anything. I have a feeling I'm probably... I mean, I'm not keeping up with this very well, so... 0/3 with Scry. We'll kill it. Oh dear. Can't get a break, can I? Yeah, I should have saved the Pious Evangel. I didn't really think that far ahead. He'll probably flip it over. Flip his Planeswalker over. Unfortunately, I've been put behind now. I can't keep up. Let that come through. There's no point wasting a Celestial Flare on it. Play a Lantern Scalp. And end that. Ooh. You are evil. Evil incarnate. Uh... Actually, confirm. What do you got? Okay, so he's going to chuck the 0-3 in the way. That's all good. He'll activate it. That's all good. Nope, I'm that. I gain life. Flips over Liliana. Unfortunately, that's really gonna hurt me. Oh, jeez, this is a Planeswalker deck. Can't keep up with all these Planeswalkers. Yeah, I can't keep up with the Planeswalkers, unfortunately. Force me to discard. I think it's easiest just to discard the reprisal. And it's not really that much use to me. Flip over. Gains a 2/2 wolf. Fortunately, telegraph what I'm gonna do. At this rate, my best bet is just to attack him. Not even worry about the planeswalkers. It's just, it's a waste of my time, really. Sacrifice something. He'll probably sacrifice his 1/1. This is a bit unfortunate. Probably should have actually held. That's what I should have done, is actually held back with the core ally and forced him to sacrifice his token. Well, at least now his linear won't affect me. Twin bolt. Yeah. So once again, the biggest issue with this deck is that it telegraphs exactly what you're doing, and that is a huge disadvantage. Revealing what you're about to do. This is one of the things I think would be much better with an ally deck, is being able to flash in things. Being able to flash in cards would be much more effective for a rally deck. It's one of the the other is that I remember when in the original Zendikar deck, the ally cards were much more effective. The whole rally mechanic and ally cards now are not quite up to par. We won't be able to keep up. Maybe this is a deck that I could come back to and look at it again, but definitely throw it in with some other colours. Yeah, yeah, I keep coming back to that. Yeah, this is a deck I think that would be better if it didn't telegraph what it was doing. That's what the problem is, and what it boils down to is that I keep telegraphing what I'm about to do. Whereas, because I've said this is one of the... Yeah, I can't really do any good baiting or anything like that. Yeah. Managed to flip over Gideon. Oh, sorry, Kytheon. missed his no, if he plays the... he might be able to get Lyanna's emblem out. That's something I think Wizards is going to have to look at, is how to remove emblems. Nothing I can do about that. Because he'll make it indestructible, and I still have a creature to deal with on the field. Yeah, I think Wizards is going to need to have some way of dealing with emblems. Definitely going to need to figure out how to deal with that. One thing does intrigue me about his Planeswalker deck is that he chose blue rather than green. Would green have worked better? I don't know. Green. I almost feel like green would have worked a little bit better to sort of pull out the lands or the mana you need. I don't know. I'd have to experiment around with that. Maybe that's something we'll look at a later date. Yeah, I think that would have been something to look at a later date. I would have said green would have been the better colour, but blue sorts out and would allow you to draw through and find the cards you want. Definitely something to think about that later. Yeah, this game is dragging out now. We should sort of just move on and finish up. So that's... yeah, I think that's full damage done. So, yeah, that's 0 for 3. Thoughts on that deck? Perhaps with a different colour, it might have come out a bit better, but one of the biggest issues is that basically kept telegraphing what I was going to do. So, yeah, don't recommend that type of deck. I may come back to it and experiment a bit more. Maybe with some other colours, but yeah, thanks for watching guys. Like, dislike, subscribe, whatever. Catch you all later.